Hey guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I'm here to do another general oracle reading, and I hope everybody's doing okay. I'll be using the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, and I'll be reading the oracle cards. When fairies go bad. When fairies go bad. Looks like the guy down there, the guy fairy, is all beat up. Or he looks like he's kneeling down at least. Maybe it's a form of surrender or something, but it says, when fairies go bad. He looks like a guy. He's not dressed like a girl. And then I'm going to be reading also the meaning of forget-me-not. I think those flowers, forget-me-not, smell so beautiful. I've never really had them close to me, like for say, like in a flower bouquet or anything, or flowers, but I think they say they smell real pretty. Not sure. So anyways, I'm going to read When Fairies Go Bad first, okay? And I hope everybody's doing okay. If it's anybody's birthday, happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday, ladies or guys. My bad. May you have many, many more birthdays. I think autumn is my favorite month. We kind of don't even have that much spring anymore, so kind of just goes from winter to summer. So anyhow, when fairies go bad, the key word is surrender. When everything seems to be going wrong and life is not making any sense, simply surrender. Herein lies the message of Spirit's love. Just give it all up to the One. Give it all up to God, or to whomever you pray to, whatever God you serve. Ask for the perfect solution. Ask for the perfect solution. Relax and expect it to happen. Remember that Spirit's timing is perfect. Allow the universal God energy to work around you and through all avenues to bring about solutions. Be open to the magical workings of Spirit in your life. No fairy is truly bad, and that goes for humans also. Recognize your divine self. Remember to allow any guilt, shame, anger, or fear of the present or past to drop away from you so that you walk free. There's no room in your life for regret and resentment. You're always divinely forgiven and must forgive yourself in order to forgive others and to have peace. Look inside. What are you holding on to? Bless and release anything and everything that is not for your highest good. Thank it for the job it has done in your life and the lessons it has brought. Now release. Feel the pure crystalline light of divine love as it washes over your body. It releases from your aura all that is not of your highest good. It penetrates your cells with the light of healing and love. That's beautiful. It surrounds your body. It surrounds your body. I don't know where that came from. That's not even a word. It surrounds your body with a protective barrier. I was doing so well. It surrounds your body with a protective barrier to assure that you are fully protected. It opens you to love and understanding. Everyone has a second chance, whether on this plane or another. You can choose to be forgiven and to forgive. You can choose to walk in divine grace. God is not a punisher. It is we humans who punish ourselves. When we release this habit of punishing ourselves, we free up so much energy for constructive use. Move into this energy and use it from this day forward for the highest good of all. And the chant of this When Fairies Go Bad oracle card is, in the light of true knowledge, I now see my way free of the burdens that once bound me. I give gratitude and thanks to all that have taught me along my path. I give thanks for the state of grace in which I now choose to live. I'm going to read it again. I give thanks for the state of grace in which I now choose to live, free and in peace. I accept this true grace into my heart and into my life, and I walk in the divine light. So be it. Wave a white flag today. A white flag means surrender. I'm sure everybody knew that, but anyway, there was a time when I didn't, believe it or not. I don't know why I say believe it or not all the time, but I do. Either way, I hope you guys liked it. I want to show y'all the page in case somebody wants to read it on your own. I think that's a perfect shot of the picture, of the page. That's beautiful. I'm proud of myself. Okay, you should be proud of yourself too, because y'all have come a long way. If y'all are watching this channel, that means that, well, not really necessarily means, but you're giving yourself a chance to try to release the urge, and you don't have to release the urge to want to know what your ex-partner was doing or somebody that you have a crush on. I'm just saying, this channel of mine is for those who want to hear certain messages to help you along your growing, what's that word I want to use? Your growth, your healing, your healing that you're going through, and not just trying to worry yourself so with wanting to know who the person that's not talking to you, calling you, giving you any attention is doing or going, or who they're with, because if they're not with you, well, there's no telling what they're doing or who they're with, and it really, there's nothing you can do about it, even if they are with somebody, and even if they are talking to somebody, and even if you do know or find out. So anyways, I'm glad that y'all are growing and wanting to heal and get other kinds of messages besides, because once you let go of the person that you're trying to get back with, or have him call you or pay you some attention or whatever, once you start letting that go and releasing the need to hang on and hold tight to the repetitive wanting to know what he's doing, who he's with, how's it going, when is he going to call, when is he going to come back. Once you let go of that, they feel that release that you let go, and if it's meant to be, they'll start wanting to come near you. But just remember, guys, when they don't call you, ladies too, when they don't call you and they don't want to talk with you and stuff, that screams, I really don't care. Yeah, if you come to my face and you make it an effort and you try to come into my life, I'll give you a little bit of attention, but don't get too comfortable, because I didn't call you, you're looking for me or whatnot. Anyways, I'm sorry I veered off. Maybe somebody needed to hear that. And I'm not saying that you can't look for the person. I know I did. And I reached out and I asked and begged and all the stuff that people do when they are in love with someone. But yeah, if they're not reaching out to you, I know that we don't want to hear it. We don't want to know that. We want to say that that person does care about us. They're just this, they're just that, they're just working, they're just busy, they're just... No. It's not that. So just remember that. And don't be so hard on yourself. It's not you, it's them. And there will be somebody. There will be. And it will get easier to let go of somebody who's let go of you, or who really wasn't never really quite there. You just kind of wanted them to be. So you made it up in your mind that they cared. But no phone call and no text and no attention to you is it is what it is. It's not good. But I'm not saying that, I'm not saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying, try to just understand that it's not you, it's the person you're dealing with, and soon you will start feeling less and less pain. It will start getting easier, I promise. It doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen, and you'll feel so happy. I hope I get views on this one. I probably won't, but anyways, I just thought somebody might need this. I know when I used to watch tarot, I still do, but when I would watch it for that purpose, and my tarot readers would tell me stuff like I'm saying, it would help me to understand and realize. Anyways, forget me not. I apologize for anybody who didn't want to hear that, and I hope they know just to fast forward it. Forget me not. Keyword is departures. As you move along your path in life, there may be experiences and people that you leave along the way. No matter what sorrow this may bring, always look for the gift that they have given you. There is a gift within everything that comes your way, and it is up to you to allow this gift to be recognized for what it is. Some partings feel sad, some are relief, and some are joyous. One thing that is for certain, all things change continually, so learn to go with the flow. Sometimes people have to leave so that you or they can grow. Sometimes they come back and sometimes they don't. Ask the fairies to help you with your feelings in order to move forward. Life is continuous and non-ending. One does not move to another city and stop existing just because you no longer can see them. So it is with passing from this earth plane. Life continues, but we here on earth cannot see that life in the form we are used to. Life continues, but we here on earth cannot see that life in the form we are used to. Without change, there's no growth, and our souls become stagnant. Accept the changes and the departures as part of life's continuance. Accept the changes and the departures as part of life's continuance. Life is evolving as it should. Life is evolving as it should. After all, people do not stay in the theater after the show is over, do they? It is important to examine past relationships. What did you learn from them? What did they give you? How did you bless each other's lives? It is okay to grieve a bit, but do it with gratitude. Whether they are in another city or have departed the planet, you can send them messages from your mind and they will receive them. Just be calm and relax and think what it is you wish to tell them. Just be calm and relax and think what it is you wish to tell them. The angels, guides, and elementals will help deliver your message. Wow, that is beautiful. The chant says, I ask that my heart be filled with the lightness and joy of a fairy's heart. I know that all things are manifested for my good. Even if I don't always see it in the moment. And you know, guys, not to stop right here, but I'll probably reread it because I don't like to stop myself in the middle of a of a chant and then just continue from the middle. But I know that all things are manifested for my good. Whenever you meet somebody and it doesn't work out, as painful as it is to accept that and to, realize it, once you do realize it, sometimes it takes 2 or 3 years, almost 4 years, 5 years, whatever it takes, but it's okay. Like it said, everything happens for a reason, no matter what happens, look for the gift that they have given you, because there is a gift. When you meet somebody, you learn from them, they learn from you, and there is a gift. And when it doesn't work out, just know that all things are manifested for your good, because it is. If it wasn't working out with that person, if it didn't work out for that person, if that person wasn't your person, and you ended up leaving, or he ended up leaving, it ended up not working out, for whatever reason, later on you'll realize that it was for your good. You'll be happy that you're not dealing with somebody that doesn't include you in their life, call you, text you, make you feel important, tell you they love you, tell you, they care about you. So that's what I wanted to say. That's what I feel was important to say. I ask that my heart be filled with lightness and joy of a fairy's heart. I know that all things are manifested for my good, even if I don't always see it in the moment. I receive and release those who come and go in my life with love and blessings, no matter what the circumstances. So be it. And right away, you're not going to bless them. You know what I mean? Right away, you're not going to really, really feel it. You might say it, but you won't really feel it until you start realizing that it was truly a gift for whatever took place, whoever was, for whatever reason it happened that it didn't work out. When you start realizing the better, the good it did you to release that person, and that person to release you if it wasn't going to work out, if they weren't going to treat you right, if they were always going to be cheating you, if they were always going to be, cheating on you, if they were always going to be not calling you, if you were always going to be stressed out, looking horrible, lines all over your face, your heart beating so fast you could hardly control it, your nerves up, sky high, trembling with hurt, trembling with pain, just all out of sorts, When you realize that it was for your best good, the universe, your angels, your guardian angels, your ancestors, God intervened, and you parted ways. When you realize that you feel better, that you don't feel used, that you don't feel unappreciated, that you don't feel, what's that word? Is it depreciated? Is it like, makes you feel less than, I think that's the word. You'll understand And you'll be so grateful that it didn't work out. But until you get there, guys, you know, it's going to take time. But just know that it's such a beautiful feeling. You'll be smiling and not know what to do with that smile. You'll be like, wow, you know, thank you, Jesus, because, you know, I'm doing much better. You know, I'm looking better. I'm feeling better. I'm not fighting all the time. I'm not arguing with that person. But anyways, let me stop there. Tie a ribbon around your finger today. Surely it will remind you of something. I hope I didn't talk too much, guys. I hope it didn't bother anybody. I just like to read the books and try to keep most of my opinions to myself, but sometimes maybe it's God or your ancestors or somebody that wants somebody to listen to. I hope this is of use, is helpful and useful for somebody out there listening to me. I really do. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me see if I can get one of these they're called Astro Codes, Astro Oracle. And I mean, it's not going to be like you're going to be jumping up and down in joy. You're just going to realize and go back and remember the bad times, the bad feelings, feeling that person wasn't making you feel how valuable you are. Because no matter what you think, you're very valuable. And it isn't what you look like. It doesn't have anything to do with what you look like. It's who you are inside that matters. You know, some of us sometimes think, well, I'm ugly. You know, that's why it didn't work out. But it's not that, ladies. It's not that, guys. I promise y'all. So we just have to keep on looking for the right person and believing and expecting, you know. If this video doesn't get too many likes, I'll learn to keep my opinions to myself and just read the cards that the books say. But I've been through it, guys. I really have. It's been a journey. It's been a long, hard, painful journey. And I wanted to make this channel for ladies and guys. I know there's not too many guys that probably listen to tarot, but us ladies that get really fall in love and care about somebody, and you know, all that good stuff. To let y'all know that it's not you. And there's a bunch of good tarot readers out there that tell you a whole lot more than I do. I like doing it. I like shuffling the cards. I like really not shuffling the cards, pretty hard on my hands, but just having my channel, it helps me. I'm not much of a going outer kind of person. I like to stay home. I mean, I like to go out, but let's see. It was the 7th house and Jupiter and Chiron. Oh my. This is going to be a bit difficult, guys. I want to just pick out one. But how do I do that? How do I just pick out one? This reading, I think, has turned into a disaster, but I'm just going to keep on going. Chiron. Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype, named after a mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. By accident, he was wounded. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training and how you can use that understanding to help others. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realm symbolized by the outer planets. The action of this card says, find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't have to assign casualty. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use, even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness. You have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. You have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life. A chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, have compassion for yourself. You're more than your troubles. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If the situation stretches and tests you, take it as training for the hero within. What you are learning now can be your secret sauce in the future. The challenge says, the situation can set off touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. Shrapnel, I don't know what that word is, SHRAPNEL, can hurt as much coming out as it does going in. Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. Gift says, allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. And in case anybody wants to look up that word, well, I'll show you the page in a minute. Allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. It sure does. It really does. So if anybody wants to read it. And Jupiter. I know I've read Jupiter before in the past, but okay. Look at all that Jupiter gives you. Look at all that. It's the planet of abundance. It's the planet of expansion. And it does say abundance. Okay. So when Jupiter is in your sign, it blesses you. So they say. Okay. 23. Jupiter symbolizes how we expand our world through education, law, philosophy, travel, abundance, and an expansive spirit. Jupiter, the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, is a huge gas giant, 2.5 times the volume of all the other planets put together. It takes 12 years to circle the zodiac, spending roughly 1 year in each sign. Named for the ruler of all the gods and surrounded by 79 known moons, Jupiter never does anything in small proportions. The action says, think bigger. This scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in a circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Diversify your perspective and that of your team to discover the missing pieces need to make up a larger whole. Engage in abundant optimism. Get the word out through generosity. Give abundantly, and goodwill comes back to you. Invest in education, publication, and broadcasting. Just be careful that your generosity is actually helping the recipient, not enabling or burdening them. Ask what would really help. Jupiter's energy needs a big room and an audience, but it can overshadow important people in more intimate circumstances. Watch that your expansive capacity does not cramp the experimentation of beginners or crowd-beloved introverts. Notice where you might overwhelm the people you love and give them room. Notice where you might overwhelm the people you love and give them room for their more subtle style. If you are the one being so overwhelmed, appreciate your own value. Expand in ways that work for you and let the person with Jupiter energy do their thing. The challenge says Jupiter can bring too much of a good thing or leave people feeling overwhelmed. Watch out for magical thinking and a Pollyanna avoidance of problems. So you might want to avoid problems sometimes on account of Jupiter. So it says the gift of this card says, give and you shall receive. Jupiter calls you to expand your worldview. So reach out and feel at one with the whole universe. It's already 32 minutes, guys. I overdid it with the card. Should have just picked out one. That's okay. In case y'all wanted to read that, I hope I held my hand steady enough. 45. The 7th house. I know I've read this one before too. Relationship. I sure have. That's okay. I'll read it again. Because that was a long time ago that I used this card. Did this. I might have done it not too long ago. I don't remember. Relationship. If your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere two equals relate with intensity and intimacy. Intensity and intimacy. Somewhere you'd have dinner on the balcony and watch the sunset. It is concerned with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them, and includes marriage and open warfare, business partners, legal issues, key consultants, and advisors. The action of this card says nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. That seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a sapling with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that sapling. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are three involved: you, your partner, and that tree. The relationship itself all have needs. So there's all those. You, your partner, the tree, and the relationship itself all have needs that must be honored equally. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship, not necessarily for the other person. Nurture that sapling, keep it safe from predators, and nourish its roots until it becomes a tree strong enough to lean on. Clarify your expectations with curiosity and flexibility. If you are offered a business partnership, read the fine print. Unpack your baggage. the cultural assumptions and family patterns that inform your concept of partnership. Move past who is right and who is wrong and develop a fresh understanding. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background. Partnership for work or love may look easier if you come from the same background. But the more diversity you bring to the table, the more resilient the relationship can be. Agree to contribute equally and celebrate your differences. The challenge says when you are working in tandem in love or in business, it can be tempting to either give your power away to your partner or take over theirs. An unbalanced relationship can become untenable. And the gift of this card says, fertilize the ground of your partnership, feed your partner with romantic moments and fair and honorable arrangements. When you are fascinated by the spirit of another, they can become fascinated with you. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I'm going to get just one tarot card because I'm already way out of hand. I got way out of hand this time, guys. I apologize. Maybe y'all enjoyed it. I hope you did. I hope it was helpful in some way. I hope something in these messages were good for somebody listening. That was the lover speaking out, guys. So maybe somebody's trying to make a decision regarding a partner, regarding a crush or a partnership, work, love, or life. There it is again. Or you're going to meet somebody that you're going to be romantically in love with. That's what the lover stands for anyways. It stands for a Gemini. Maybe there's a Gemini in your life that is of importance. And there it goes again. See, the lovers. Maybe somebody wants to partner up with you. Make sure it's somebody that calls you, tells you they love you, tells you they care about you. Don't be none of this, well, I wonder. If you wonder, it isn't there. If you have to wonder, it's not there. You'll know. You'll know that you know that you know. But, nothing's perfect in life. So if you meet somebody that is like that and you have to wonder and you have to go through all that, that's just life, But to make it easy for you, ladies and guys, try to be strong and try to look for somebody that does call you, that does care about you, that you know they care about you because they're calling you. Hey, how are you? What are you doing? Is everything okay? And being interested in you. It's hard. It's not easy. Life isn't easy. It's not easy just to find somebody that's going to be that way. So forgive me if I expect too much or okay. We got the Hierophant. Okay. A commitment. And the Emperor and the Three of Swords. So maybe there's some guy that's always likes to be in control, or you're in control of your life right now. And somebody that you know, if you're the Emperor, somebody that you know is heartbroken, has the Three of Swords at the moment. Or the Emperor is the guy who is with the Three of Swords, who's hurt, who's been hurt. There was a commitment maybe, and somebody got hurt in this commitment. Or it was you that hurt this Hierophant, a Taurus. I believe the Hierophant is a Taurus. So, could have happened something like that. The Three of Wands, somebody's waiting. Somebody's just there bummed out, waiting. When is they going to call? When are they going to pay attention to me? What should I do? It's a decision. You know. What's he holding? I don't know what he's holding. I guess he's holding a wand. And so it could be any of these things. This book is pretty long, so I don't think I can read everything that the Hierophant says and the Three of Swords, but we know what the Three of Swords is. Let's look at the Hierophant, okay? Because it's a major arcana, and so is the Emperor, okay? And it's 4 and 5. Something is going in your way. You're going in the right direction. Stability. Maybe you're having stability, structure, power, authority in your life. You're bringing these types of characteristics into your life. Leadership, or somebody that you know has these. You're having control. You're being protected. You're using protection, stewardship, order, boss, fatherhood, father, ambition, reason, logic, and confidence. And in reverse, it says tyranny, rigidity, inflexibility, controlling, cruelty, abuse of power, poor leadership, undisciplined. The meaning, it's time to look at the big picture. You have a finite amount of resources at your disposal. In order to make them last or to make the most of them, you have to create a plan. Maybe things have been flowing really, really well lately, but life is made of cycles, and that means taking account of what you have and assessing future needs. This can apply to finances, material resources, time, or energy. The Emperor contains a lot of fiery energy and a desire for action, but he and you must put personal desires on hold right now. Right now, the greater good or larger need claims for your attention. The Emperor can also represent issues of fatherhood or authority. The advice is the Emperor isn't the most fun card for many people because it comes with both authority and responsibility. And his crown lets you know that you are being asked to take on a challenging role. Know that like a dragon, you are in a position to protect whatever needs protecting, whether that means resources or people, and that you, like fire, have the power to do so. The intricate throne suggests that the situation may be complex, but the staff with the crystal reminds you that you have the ability to master it. Even if you'd rather do something else, create systems and plans for efficiency. Weigh needs versus resources. Keep in mind long-term goals. That is beautiful. And it also signifies a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo is the Emperor. It's a fire sign. I think, no, Aries, is it? Yeah, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And I was going to read the Hierophant. I read the Emperor first. Oh well, where is it at? The Hierophant. Education, teaching, learning, knowledge, conformity, tradition, institutions, group. I was only going to read one tarot card, right, guys? Anyways, group identity, values, guidance, orthodoxy, rights, blessings, status quo, and social conventions. In reverse, it's fundamentalism, repression, intolerance, fear, guilt, extremism, restriction, cults, abuse of position. The meaning says perhaps you have high ideals but don't express them in the world. Maybe you aren't sure what your values are, so your actions have a chaotic elemental to them. Either way, you're being asked to connect your beliefs with your behaviors. You might become your own Hierophant, or you might need to seek one out. The Hierophant's title comes from the word Hierophany, meaning the manifestation of the sacred. A Hierophant teaches how to express lofty beliefs and spiritual aspirations in everyday life. His goal is not following arbitrary rules, but instead mindfully bringing faith to life and manifested the sacred in this world. So there's somebody that you know that has a lot of faith, that is a type of a, spiritual person, has faith in God. And the advice says, his goal is not following arbitrary rules, but instead mindfully bringing faith to life and manifesting the sacred in the world. The Hierophant is like a sacred chiropractor who helps align your core. Be practical like he is, combining theory with real-world application. Make sure to learn methods of self-reflection. Most importantly, being honest with yourself, as symbolized by the information on the chalkboard. Your everyday actions point your true values, represented by the lotus on the hat. There is a lotus there. Being honest. Maybe it's a person that you know that's really pretty honest, or you're really honest, and you were connected with an emperor, and maybe both of y'all are brokenhearted, or, because it takes two, right? So it says your everyday actions point to your true values, represented by the lotus on the hat. So if you are confused about your values, just review your daily actions, including spending, and your values will be clear. If you don't like what you see, determine what values you'd rather express, and then change your actions to meet those values. If you want to be a better person, a more aligned and balanced being, get all your energy moving in the same direction. And a Hierophant is, I think it's related to the Taurus, and a Taurus person is really good with their money, or they I think the house number is the Taurus sign, the second house, which means money, resources, so it's also ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and resources and abundance as well. So maybe you know somebody like that. Either ways, it was the Hierophant, the Three of Swords, and the Emperor, and the Three of Wands. So somebody's waiting, and somebody had a broken heart, Three of Swords, because of a third party. There's the Three of Cups. Or there could be a reconciliation. They're waiting to have a reconciliation with somebody that they broke up with. And he's really in his emotions, or he wants to have a talk with you. The Knight of Cups, somebody who wants to come and talk and maybe offer you that cup. Just remember, the Knight of Cups is not very, what's that word? Loyal. They're going to come and rile you up and maybe love on you and make you think that they're the bee's knees, but they're not. They're just going to come and toy with you, play with you. And then the Tower is going to happen whether you like it or not. The Tower reversed. The Tower like this is when we go ahead and make the decision to let things go, because it's going to crumble anyways. But like this, it happens whether we wanted to or not, whether we were there saying, yeah, you know what, let me just let it go, let me just, for the peace of everything, let's just call it quits. But when it's in reverse, it happens whether we wanted to or not. So I hope I read these okay. The Empress. You need to be wanting to do this. You need to be wanting to be the Empress. And wait there for the right guy. It's hard, I know. It's not that easy, but it's doable. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you so much. This Knight of Swords looks pretty upset. Looks pretty upset because you're just sitting there looking pretty. You're not chasing after them. You're not, trying to holler at them. You're not trying to, if I had to guess what these cards were saying, that's what I think it is. That's what I feel. You left, you walked away, and they are upset because you're not chasing them. You're not looking for them. You're not trying to, for all I know, they're going to try to come for you, come try to talk with you and stuff, but they are mad. They're not very happy because things are not working out for them. Things are not working out for this Emperor or the Hierophant, whichever, an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Taurus. Anyways, guys, thank y'all for listening. I love y'all so much. Take care of yourselves. God bless y'all. I hope that y'all have abundance, lots of peace, and reach for the stars, guys. Peace, love, and light. The Ace of Swords, and all of this is true, or you're going to get clarity. You're going to have some kind of communication. Hopefully it's truthful. And so anyways, take care. And I hope this was useful for somebody. I hope you guys got something out of it. And I hope you click the like button for me to help my channel grow. If you would like to, that would be great. I would really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful new start. A beautiful, abundant beginning. Something beautiful is coming your way, handed by the divine, saying, here you go. Strive and do your best to get there, to accept this Ace of Pentacles. This beautiful, abundant pentacle coming your way. So, thank you guys. And somebody is watching you, spying on you, knowing that you're the High Priestess, and you already know, that, they might just want to come and toy with you. And they're mad because you're looking like this. You're looking like that beautiful, beautiful Empress right there. You're not going to go for no foolery, like they say. It's beautiful. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. And look, a beautiful new beginning. Look how beautiful you're going to look, or you're already looking. Look at that. Beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. Happiness. Look at all these major arcanas, the World and the Sun, the High Priestess. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is what you're looking like. This is what you ladies are looking like out there right now. This is what y'all look like. And it can be also for a guy, If there's any guys out there watching me, watching this channel, guys, this is what you guys are headed towards. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at all those major arcanas. I couldn't help but pull them out. So take care. God bless you guys. God is opening doors for you daily. Take care. Many blessings to you and your family. I hope y'all join me on my next reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope y'all are still around. Take care. I hope that y'all can accomplish anything that you want to do in your life. That that your spirit guides, your ancestors, God, your guardian angels are with you to support you, to help you, to give you the willpower to do anything that is for the highest good of everybody and of yourself. So, and it was 5:44 when I said that. 54:44. Anyways, take care. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye.